I'm Susan Pedersen. I'm a professor of history at Columbia University in New York. I'm here in Toronto because my book, The Guardians, The League of Nations and the Crisis of Empire, is a finalist for the Cundill Prize, which is administered by McGill. I felt lucky to be working on this book because the history of the interwar period, and particularly the history of the role of the League of Nations in the period between the wars, is undergoing something of a revival right now. We've come to realize how important the League was as a predecessor institution to a lot of the international and collaborative ventures we live with today. Things like the World Health Organization or the UN High Commission for Refugees. Those sorts of institutions got started in the interwar years and were largely fostered by the League of Nations. So this was a very exciting book to research. I spent a lot of the time researching in Geneva, but also went all over the world in search of archives that had to do with the League's effort to essentially oversee Allied administration of all the territories that changed hands in the First World Wars. I was really pleased to be a finalist for the Cundill Prize at McGill University, partly because obviously it's a recognition for my own work, but also because I think it's a sign that historical books that take very complex subjects with multiple viewpoints can in fact be vivid enough and interesting enough and bring something to a historical debate. Being a historian, I feel, is really kind of a privilege because there's no divide between your home and your work. Historians, by and large, love what they do. They love the process of research. They love writing history. So it is a labor of love, but we also try to hold ourselves to standards of research, of documentation, and I think the commitment comes with a willingness to do the kind of research that is appropriate to the subject.